I am Arie Oppelaar. I am heading European breeding for processing crops, peas, beans and sweetcorn, and root and bulb crops, carrots, onions. I have 30 years of experience. I started here in the Wageningen site in the Netherlands. This site is a central site for open field breeding. We have 45 hectares of trial fields and 2 hectares of glasshouses. The garden bean breeding program here is for worldwide. We have a large array of types, from extra fine to very large, flat beans, climbing beans. About 55% of the effort is for processor types and 45% for fresh market. We have about 8 hectares of trial field here in the Netherlands and 2 hectares in France. For the Northern European market, most beans are harvested by machine. So important is yield, plant type, harvestability, how easy does it pick, either without peduncle for processor or with peduncle for fresh market. We are working on disease resistance. The seed-borne diseases have been covered, and we're working on sclerotinia, and that's the latest. Seminis has a very broad experience in breeding, also in pathology support. We have marker platforms enabled for all crops. We can use marker-assisted selection. More recently, we're working with prediction models, and we're using the latest data technology for analysis. And also in Bayer, we now have the opportunity to leverage tailored solutions, so solutions including crop protection. Our sweetcorn breeding program is centered in the US, in Idaho and Wisconsin. That's where the breeding work is done. Since several years, they've been working on processing types for the processing market in Europe, and more recently on fresh market types. So we're launching a new variety for fresh market, which is SV1446 SD, which is a mid-season fresh market variety. And we're working on earlier maturing varieties for fresh market for Northern Europe and Eastern Europe. In processing, we have the late variety Messenger, which has an excellent recovery. It is late maturing. There's a lot of new varieties in trial. The future for our sweetcorn breeding program holds a lot of promise. We are working on all types for Europe, a strong trialing program. We are bringing good yields, a strong plant type, good recovery, and a broad disease resistance package for our customers. If you want to learn more about our pipeline, feel free to contact us anytime. You're welcome.